team to support you in our areas of operation. Members of this team will head out into the field and conduct reconnaissance. Knowing the strength of an enemy force beforehand will help you carry out missions more smoothly. We may also learn something about the skull-faced man. So boss, that brings me to assigning staff to the intel team. There might be guys already assigned to other teams who are more suited to the intel team. Go ahead and reassign them as you see fit.
We got some people. Special volunteers.
Are you a hacker?
Maybe. Anybody that we pick up on the street is a special volunteer.
New job offers come in.
Updated.
I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list.
Accepted.
Take a look on your iDroid. The more missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.
Deploying.
We are covered in blood. Ooh. Look at us, huh? Progressing, making progress.
I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm
Three
fucking
Soviet
scared.
commanders are meeting at Daviello Calais. The mission is to eliminate all three. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck.
Oh, okay. So, yes. Thank you, Sane. What a great transition. What a good segue you've given me here. Segues aren't even in the 80s in this game, but you've given me a segue anyway. So, a failure state would be losing, right?
I've set the target.
There's multiple failure states. We'll talk about it in 1 second.
Meeting location to your map. Take a look.
So, essentially, I think of it like math, right? Input, output. If I input good stealth, the output is no failure state, right? Because that's the way the game's supposed to be played. So the first failure state would be getting noticed. You know, whenever we see the white lines appear on screen.
Being updated.
And that's I heard puppy. I think. There you go. Bye-bye, doggy. Sexy ways. Anywhere we walk is a sexy way. Okay, so the first failure state would be getting noticed, right? The second one is actually being seen. You know, you hear the wah, the famous wah. I don't know how to make the noise right. The
Extraction
wah.
arrived at Mother Base.
So that's failure state. Let's say like 2. So noticed, getting spotted, high alert, and then let's say dying. Dying is like 4.
Accepted. The
So failure state's 1 to 4. So anything that's not ideal or like just playing the game perfectly, to me is a failure state. And talking about the all or nothing mentality. So that's what I was talking about earlier. My dad, I was in high school, and so let's go back a little bit. In like 5th grade, I think you get an elective for the first time in like at least my American Mississippi schools. So then next up was middle school. So in middle school, sorry, I'd always been in this program called Gifted. They tested me in 1st grade, and so I was in Gifted from 2nd to 8th grade. And so in middle school, you could only have 4 blocks of electives. So Gifted took up 2 blocks, and then Band took, oh, there's a failure state.
map has been updated.
Bum, 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 bum. You can come with me. Boop, boop. Let's take our suppressor off. And we're just gonna have to pew-pew some people. So we're in a failure state right now. We're not perfect stealth. We've made a mistake. So your brain operates on the idea there's only one failure state. If you're not dead, gotcha. So this is actually part of why I'm playing this and not Devil May Cry. I plan to play Devil May Cry throughout the week. Oh, no, don't see me. Don't do that. Ooh. Boy, oh boy. Couple of guys here, huh?
That's one of the targets.
So I'm looking for people with berets. Ideally, you would want to extract them and make them your soldiers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put down this. Let's put our suppressor back on too. Yeah, what state do I live in? I live in failure state. So banned, gifted. That's all I was allowed to do. Basically, I never had the choices that I wanted to make. I was always forced to do this, that, or the other thing. So I get to high school, and you can have more electives, you know, and things like that. But I still wasn't even allowed to choose. I couldn't even do Spanish. Well, I couldn't do Spanish the way I wanted to. I took, a program, I was in a program called International Baccalaureate, which is kind of like made for going to college, internationally, which is not something that I cared about. Okay, I can't climb up there. Let me just use the ladder. Sorry, the staircase like a human. So I think I can destroy this, and that'll take out their comms, maybe. I'm gonna hold off on the C4. I'm gonna wait until, like, I need to draw more attention, maybe. You're gonna come with me, friend. So, I think I killed one. That makes two. So, should be one more somewhere.
First target extracted. Good. Now for the other two.
Maybe not. I thought I pew-pewed a guy. Okay, so yeah, I'm in high school, and I don't have the choice to do things. So I remember where I was when the conversation happened and everything, and yeah, my dad just said to me, you can do everything or you can do nothing. And so I feel like, so tying that in with literally being in like fear for my life if I didn't get good enough grades and things like that, it kind of translated to everything, to where I just have to like go so hard. I need to be the best, the strongest, the fastest. I'm none of those things. My body is like crippled. So all I had was my mind. I'm trying to get up to this, but I might just grenade it. Looks like maybe I can hop from this building. Maybe not. I'll just toss a grenade up if I really need to. So, let's see. I want to look at this map.
The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
So, I think I need to go to these other two locations.
Outpost captured.
Okay, so that means that we got the last person here, basically. Oh, hey there, Fiery. No, I appreciate it. Just basically copying you, doing a little mental health Sunday. We pull our horse. So we're gonna go north and south here. So we're gonna go track this guy down.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You had to make good grades so you could see your mom. Okay. Oh, appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate the alert. Right, so as I was saying, just taking a breath here. So I think essentially that conversation has never left me. You know, it's like intimidation.
Extraction.
Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do too, right? You have no choice. You're a kid, so you're like 15, something like that. And then earlier than that, middle school and high school. I think definitely middle school. just living in fear of getting bad grades. Oops, oh my god. I'm sorry, sheep. Oh, goat, you're so nice. I'm sorry that the sound doesn't work, but I see it. I see it on the screen. I've tried so hard to fix sound alerts today. Goat, that's really nice of you. Manipulation and intimidation are such awful tools. Yes. So, Sane, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I know you work with kids and you teach people, so you understand. Essentially, I mean, let me try to describe to you the fear that I had of my father, okay? So, also, I have the same name as him. He's Walter the Third, I'm the fourth. So, I'm the fourth, I'm an only child, and I don't, like, sorry that I'm jumping around a lot, but essentially, I was in law school, right? I'm in Trust and Estates, which is about wills, and obviously you know what an estate is.
Enemy presence detected.
So, I mean, basically, my mom tells me I'm not even in my dad's will while I'm taking Trust and Estates. And so, Rich, you were talking about trauma and stuff, right? That is pretty much big trauma for me.
That's the target. Looks like we found him.
And let's extract these people. So, oh yes, thank you. It's funny you say that, Rich. Oh shit, I didn't see these guys.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, there we go. All these people are gonna bring up
Have arrived at your destination.
our total stats for our base. It's gonna help us. Gotta reload. So see that, like, he's moving his hand? He's gonna get sleepy in a second. I heard one more, I feel like. Oh, there he is.
You gotta extract him.
So this guy's gonna fall asleep and we'll be good. Oh, some parents don't even treat their kids like sentient beings. Yes! Yes, Dave, I'm sorry you understand. We're doing family trauma day right now. So, I lived in such fear of my father that I would, like... So in the morning, I had trouble, like, waking up, sleeping, and things like that. This is, like, my 5th story out of 1 story. Hey there, Dave. Dave, thank you for inspiring me to stream. This kind of thing helps me a lot. And, you know, I hope it... You know, we've been talking to Rich and stuff today. I hope it gives some sort of help to other people as well. Even if it's just hearing stories and getting you through the day. Because, for me, just being able to make it through each day can be so brutal.
Failed.
So, you know, you guys make it a little bit easier on me, and it's... I'm just so grateful. Where's the guy that fell asleep? Oh, I probably already Fultoned him. I'm just trying to make sure I extract everybody. Let's call that horse. So we need to go to this very last person. So it should be
Marker
over here.
removed.
Let's get that horse going. Where you at, horse? There you are. Yes, so being in fear. Sometimes all people need is the knowledge that others can relate. That's a great point, Dave. Dave, I think that you are a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for a lot of the time. You know a lot. You're very empathetic. You're kind and caring. You always listen to people. You know what I mean? Like, even when you're tired at 2 a.m., you know, playing whatever Pokemon card game and stuff, you still listen to my malarkey.
Function added.
Hey, Olympus, welcome back. Oh, so I kind of want to use this car. I'm sorry. This is not going to be very stealthy. Let's do it. But yeah, so, I mean, living in such fear of my father, let's just make it easier, more vague. Not, you know, like, not waking up, not whatever. Not waking up. Me not waking up in the morning. Like, my mom would wake me up and things like that. Game's going pretty well, considering I'm not good at stealth games. So this is me trying to grow through my trauma, but also growing through things I'm not good at in a video game. And then showing people that I'm not good about, like... So Binding of Isaac, you know, it's really easy for me to play that game and do well. Playing a game like this where I need to focus and try hard and doing other stuff, I'm sure you guys can relate. You know, trying to play a game that you're not good at well and still talking, maintaining chat and things like that. This is my opportunity to try to grow and improve myself. So just launching this game and playing it was so scary for me because I'm afraid it's just going to be boring and awful and this and that and whatever. So it's really helping me to talk about all this stuff. But I would live in such fear of my father, I would run to the bathroom like he's going to kill me, like he's going to murder me, and I would lock myself in the bathroom and hide and cry and just be so afraid of what was going to happen to me because I couldn't perform well enough, you know? Or because, right, so I couldn't really sleep well at night. I had irritable bowel syndrome because they had me on so many medications for my legs, for my bone problem. So I would have irritable bowel syndrome all night, not be able to sleep, have to wake up and be the first person on the bus, be the last person off the bus, because my bus driver lived down the street. So it would be like, I don't know, you're a kid, right? You go to sleep at 11? No. 12, 1, 2 a.m. You're up all night sick. I would basically fall asleep in the shower at night, fall asleep in the shower in the morning, and my mom would come and open the shower and, like, yell at me. And my dad grew up with a very mean, abusive father, Walter too. Walter TOO, but also Walter TWO. Let's get out of this car, it's not going to be very stealthy. But that was fun, hey? Thanks, car. Hollow bones like a bird. So yeah, they're investigating that sound.
Stay back. Stay back.
Stay back, horse. I'll take care of this. So let's find this last guard.
Enemy presence detected.
We're looking for a beret that's going to identify the captain, the higher ranking individual. He may not be here. He might be up, you know, further along the path. At Dr. Shaggy Calais here. The Shago Kalai. So I'm conflicted about how you interact with the world and other people, but you're glad you benefit. Well, so again, you know, there's people in this very chat right now that you've benefited, and we've confirmed it. Ooh. So it's at least one with me, but then it's more than that. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. I recognize that FYF. That's one of the titty people. The TT. TT's got some really interesting commands in chat. You can see some boobies in text. It's very funny. Let's look. Is our guard here? Yes. So that's the guy we're looking for. Really good formation here, actually. So I mean, I don't know that they're doing this on purpose, but it looks like they're kind of protecting this person. Does that make sense? So keeping him in the back. You know, if you guys play Fortnite and stuff like that, keeping your best player in the back or your worst player in the back, whatever your strategy is, kind of looks like what they're doing here. So, yeah, just growing up in such fear of my father, you know, so you live in that fear state like Sane was talking about, right? And you're... Sneak up on this guy. If you get behind people, you can, like, do this. Okay. And so, just gonna stun him so he doesn't get back up. I really don't want to kill this guy. My goal is to extract him, so we're gonna take a second. I don't think they know where I am. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now that guy's not gonna die. We're good to go. I can just rush this last guy.
Guard post captured.
Okay, so we've finished our mission here. This was the last guard we needed. So, yes, my 7-part story here, forgive me. So, living in fear of my father, him telling me everything or nothing. Can we not extract anymore? We might be full of people.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Has been updated.
Kept you waiting, huh? Yo, that was really nice of you to subscribe. That means a lot to me, your support.
Arrived at Mother Base.
And you don't ever even have to do it again. You know what I mean? Just literally the one time. The fact that you're, you know, nice.
Great work.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, we got octopus again. It was a bee. So oh my goodness, go! You're so nice. Look at that first badge. Goat, I try to get rid of people. You'll understand, right? It's not on purpose,
Got the details
maybe.
of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too
Oh, thank you, Olympus. Oh, the sound alert worked. I heard it. Did you guys hear it?
units
I
in
heard it.
Afghanistan. Sending in more men.
I heard that. It worked.
While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher.
Yeah, no, I heard it.
Each of the
It played.
teams are active in the area of operations now.
Okay, that's weird.
Some will be
Oh.
wounded, get sick, or suffer PTSD. That's where the medical team comes in. I've taken the liberty of commissioning the construction of a new medical.
Somebody play a quick sound alert for me. There you go.
facilities for the men
And
who
it's
live
art.
life.
Okay, so that's that one.
So I put up the resources this time around.
Thank you.
You can check out the platform's progress by
unzipped
selecting
me.
base facilities
It's
and
all
control
coming
its
back.
mother base
Nice,
menu.
thank you.
It's
It's all
art.
coming
I'm
back.
balancing
I hate
sound
you.
right now, thank you. So, there's two, just to let you know, there's OBS browser page, and then there's OBS 64. I maxed out OBS 64, and so, like, Olympus, if you want to unfollow and refollow real quick, if you don't mind, would that play the alert again? So I dragged up I maxed out the volume on the follow thing,
Prolonged time
Hopefully.
in the field is bad for the body and mind.
but I heard it.
I think it's time you took a break. Do it for me. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
I love that one. That's probably my favorite.
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
And you guys tell me, because my sound's different. That's not blowing you out, right? I have it at about the same volume as the game. It's a little bit lower. God, we are covered in blood. It's not mostly my blood. Maybe?
Dee, come back.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Olympus.
Mitch.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed.
Thanks for trying, I appreciate it. Here,
Bit bigger?
lick that blood off me.
Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a
He's got a
pup,
taste
so he
for
doesn't
blood.
Listen. I have a feeling someday he'll be useful. I suspect you've discovered a real diamond in the rough.
You're all diamonds
little
in the rough.
polish.
We're all diamonds in
I
the
say we
rough.
got a true diamond dog on our hands.
He's missing an eye like me. Well, I'm not in real life in the game.
Dee, right.
I need the Simba music, the Lion King. I need the Lion King music right now.
Hounds.
Unbelievable.
Come on, Dee Dee.
Puppy. You know, as soon as the dog has to grow up, but as soon as it's old enough, we're bringing it every time. D-Horse, friendship ended. D-Dog, friendship forever. That's my dog. Let's take a shower. I did it in real life, we'll do it in the game. Hold on. Watch me shower. Alright, we'll call the helicopter, we'll go do another mission.
Please select a mission.
What is it? Oh, gotcha. We need to get picked up first.
Please landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
Okay, appreciate you, Olympus. Thanks for trying for the follow thing. Thank you for the follow, period. But thanks for trying to fix it so I could, you know, mess with the alerts. You punch a guy and take a shower. I learned it from my dad. So luckily my dad only hit me a couple times. Like, I remember being beaten with a belt once. And he's kind of emotional like me. I don't know if he's bipolar. I just don't know. I know that my grandmother had Alzheimer's and dementia. Yes, exactly. Same. I got the belt, and I don't know if you feel the same, but as soon as I got hit by the belt with my father, the trust is gone, right? So, like, knowing that the person that's supposed to protect you and be there for you, that they can actually cause you harm, and that they'll willingly, intentionally do that to you to teach you a lesson, it just shatters a lot of the world for me. It changed my perspective. Being, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 10. I don't know what I did wrong then. I just know that my father hit me, you know?